There will be times you do need to adjust your tension, as we will for the rolled hem to get different looks of stitches. But let's say you actually have different weights of thread on your serger. That would be one. Like I'm mixing and matching to make sure that everything's looking good. And maybe I've got one brand of thread on this needle and a different brand over there. You might not be balanced. Notice that your numbers are probably going to be all set at 4 for your regular 4-thread construction seam. Now, if you've got little fingers that come and like to play with your tensions, like we know we have some at the store that do that, guess what? All you have to do is reset them back to 4. So it's no big deal if you've got people playing with your tensions, because that's where they're going back to. Well, I'm going to do something, though. I'm going to make a tension adjustment on purpose to let you see what's going to happen if we change something. I'm going to loosen the needle tension. Ah, yes. Now, I know this is yellow, so I'll let you zoom in really, really hard here. What's going to happen when you, usually it's because people don't get the thread in the tension disc. Remember, that's one of the two that are tightly strung, so you really need to make sure that either your presser foot is up when you thread these, or make sure you lay those in and give them a little tug at the bottom while holding the top. But sometimes the thread doesn't get all the way in the tensions. Look at what you get. See those loops? You don't have that straight line of blue lower thread color right along here. We have yellow loops. These yellow loops are going to smile at you when you open, and that is not good. Unless you want a flat lock, which is a whole nother stitch, but we're not there yet. So we have a issue. That seam is not holding to our liking, and you would want to increase the top tension to close that up. So if you were at 4 and you had that result, you need to probably look to see, number one, make sure everything else is threaded properly. There's no extra hooks around, loops around other guides, but that would be one thing. You could tighten that up a little bit to make that not be loopy on this side. Let me do another one. Let's go ahead and let's just loosen, for example, the upper looper, the green one. I'm loosening that. Loosening means a smaller number. Now I'm not going to probably see much change here, but just, I got a little bit. Front side looks fine. Back side, it looks fine, and it actually, this seam will hold, but look where your loopers are meeting. See how they're meeting kind of on the back side? So they're not as pretty. Now here's the thing, when you have 4 matching threads, like 4 white threads, this is not going to be as noticeable as when we have 2 different threads meeting. We're going, oh, it's on the back side. But I will tell you, if you are helping somebody with a 4-H project, that 4-H judge will dock you and the young person for not having your serger set up for a proper balanced stitch. So yes, this will work if you're just getting it done, but you probably want to balance that out. So here's the thing. We could tighten the green one, or if the blue one, the lower looper, we could loosen that, because right now it's pulled to the back side. It's really, really tight. So if we loosen that lower looper, we would get the same results. Sometimes I've been known to actually do a little of both. Now, yes, I had loosened the green one, so that does make the blue one tighter. And I will just put it back to normal. But we could kind of do a little of both. Loosen one, tighten the other, or vice versa, depending on which way we need that edge to roll. So just make sure you have a nice, pretty edge. Once again, I'm looking more for that blue straight line of the lower looper to be straight at the bottom, because that is what's holding the seam all together. All right, when we get into the rolled hem, you're going to notice we're going to use these tension adjustments to our benefit to get the different looks the serger's capable of doing.